I'll be reacting to Godzilla Singular Point Episode 10. And I will be starting my reaction in 1-0 go. Alright, I'm pumped up for this. Oh snap. The thing is, are they even gonna have the luxury of waiting for command? Shit, he looks completely world-ending. It looks so beautiful. Oh man. Although if I were in that spot in the soldier's shoes, then I would not be inclined to thinking that. I would think it'd be the most terrorizing motherfucker I've ever seen in my life. And I'd be constantly pondering what in the hell did I do in my life to get to this point. Oh! Oh! I mean, you know what? I'm actually not surprised, but I'm impressed with the way they rendered that attack. Oh my. Godzilla made that thing look like a bitch, as if it was a kid throwing a rock at a freaking bird. It's like zero remorse from him. I love it! That's what I love to see from Godzilla. I love to see him in his zero fucks given and zero chill pills. Just absolutely annihilating the weaker kaiju to show off who in the world, who is the freaking king. That's what I love about him. And I love how this episode isn't disappointing in that regard a single bit. If anything, I will venture to say it's exceeding my expectations so far. Which is saying a lot. Man, this song is fuck! Oh man, this song. Oh! It's a fucking addicting to listen to. I hope there's a full version of the song because some Netflix animes don't have full versions of their songs. I remember, I think the anime was called High Rise Invasion, something like that. I liked the anime. Was it great? No, but I remember the opening, I liked it, but can never find the full version online. I hope the same thing doesn't happen to Singular Point, though. Because honestly, this song is freaking kink-ass. Oh yeah. I'm just surprised though, considering that they've already revealed Godzilla, they don't also reveal him in the actual opening too. Because some enemies do that on occasions. Like when there is a reveal, they sometimes get rid of the silhouette to reveal what was previously obscured. Shit, it doesn't even seem like Godzilla is growing. It looks like he's the same menacing size. I mean, it feels like he's getting more power though, that's for sure. Oh. And next I have to say, you can put everything together, at least when it comes to the keys and bits of information he's gathered. In the anime so far, anyway. To the untrained eye, though, but considering the I do like how, yes, even though, yes, Yoon resolves most of the things in the series, I do like how his friend at least pitches in his own observations to show you that he's got a set amount of intelligence, just little bits of dialogue there, because there's something some of the Godzilla films do, not all of them, but sometimes you have a scientist character explain every fucking thing, while some of the other surrounding characters contribute into the conversation, so it's nice to actually see this type of stuff. Yo, I am actually Kind of glad she survived Blade. But I hope they at least show how she survives, because if they don't show how she survives, that'd be kind of a disappointment. Considering that the cliffhanger from episode 9 was absolutely amazing. That's a good point. Huh. Guess that's a good point, because if it can be analyzed, then it's as if you're saying absolutely nothing. Makes sense, like how when someone's talking into a foreign language to someone that doesn't understand the language, it's as good as just sound in the wind. Makes sense with all the mayhem going on. Ah. Yeah. I mean, not much they can do other than just deal with the different standards of time zones and all that kind of jazz. Yeah, she looks like she hasn't slept in fucking days going back. Or. I wonder why should even bother stealing that, considering that it's in an airport with a lot of people and a lot of witnesses. I don't know, that writing felt a bit pointless. I felt like they just introduced... They did that just to introduce... Our mate to this new girl. I just felt like it was utterly unnecessary. They could have just had the girl introduce herself to May simply, and that's it. And not have someone just try to steal Philip too. And I'm just saying that felt a bit random there. The reason why I say that is considering the fact that they really could have used a bit of the episode to show off how May and Lee and the professor got out of the predicament they were in episode 9. That really pisses me the fuck off that I didn't show it. Considering you build such an extremely amazing cliffhanger. And to not go through with it feels like a missed opportunity. Especially considering we haven't really seen May deal with much physical danger towards her life in the series. That's why I would have loved to have seen it. Who the fuck is in a good mood when they're angry? Pretty sure Phillips could probably operate the car regardless, though. I'm just saying. Yeah, I mean, they're gonna have no choice but to put their faith in some crazies. I mean, the circumstances don't really allow them much luxuries of doing anything else. I do like how you're seeing all these top tier officials just arguing with each other too. This is actually nice. Gives it a bigger sense of realism. If they're gonna look for it and then gonna find shit, Godzilla absolutely vaporized every bit of that video. Jeez. Makes sense. Whenever you do break in, there are going to be some consequence there. Okay, talk about an absolute troll there. But I do like this though. It shows you that the solutions in the series are not just going to be instantly given out and handed out. I mean, could be. Wouldn't it be surprised? Wouldn't it be surprising considering the concept of the supercalculators and all that kind of jazz? Oh. The thing is, how will they even utilize a supercalculator, though? That's a bigger question. Let's just hope the time that they have to work with isn't just a minimal amount of time, but knowing how things have fallen down, it probably will be. Oh. Jeez. Talk about being freaking dedicated to the chat there. I like how it's mentioning all the consequences too of the damage that Godzilla's caused, like there being sanctions. Makes sense because economically a lot of nations wouldn't want to trade. And a nation that's being attacked by Godzilla, considering the risk factor of the resources being destroyed. And a lot of them saying the fact that even saying indoors ain't gonna save your asses. But then what's one to do? If going outside you're fucked, but saying inside you're fucked? Either way, the situation is completely fucked up. But I do like this stuff. You know, it's... Okay, now that's pretty damn freaking funky. Oh, made in its appear, but it was wrecked. Biggest question, how in the world was that creature slain, though? Now, when it comes to the skeletal remains, it makes you wonder if it was Godzilla himself and it just resurrected itself? Or was it some kind of like a relative? That's the bigger question that I've got in my mind right now. I love when he's saying that he looks just absolutely, utterly smug, too. Doesn't seem like it's some good news going by the way he was reacting when he... I always love like these quick chat sequences in the series. You can never tell the voice actresses and actors are really putting a lot of effort in these type of sequences. I mean, they really don't have enough information to make a concrete answer, though. Oh. I like how it's finally sunken in. You know, that'd be absolutely wild if the conversation goes exactly the same way it went in that conversation there. That'd actually be pretty dang mind-fucking there. You know, part of me would be creeped the hell out going near the skeletal remains, even if the creature's dead. It does. Oh boy. Will the car be able to outrun not just a gigantic creature? Oh. I don't think there's any fucking luxuries of driving safely though. Oh man, it's looking adorable of them saying that. Oh wait. Of course, yeah, naturally the other kaiju, my bad. But yeah, look, at the very least, the kaiju they're gonna encounter aren't gonna be as devastating as Godzilla, though. So could be worse. And saying that creature doesn't look like no bitch either. Okay, at this point, those things might as well just be throwing pellets because it doesn't even look like it's doing anything. Because it doesn't even look like it's reacting to the individual hits. Oh, finally! Yeah. Oh, shit. Yo, that's impressive. It's actually nice to get to see some of the human characters that were introduced a few episodes ago utilize weaponry that actually has some effect. It makes the build-up we got a few episodes ago, makes it finally have some nice payoff. After the fire plants aren't going to be able to do anything, though. Oh, it makes that. I love hearing that. I like how we get a perspective shot just showing how massive Godzilla truly is by how comparable he is to some of the buildings in Tokyo. But yet we see all the attacks being hit with, how small they look in comparison to Godzilla. Okay, that is a nice way of framing, seeing its back and it moving slowly. Because you can definitely feel the power, especially with the flames. Wait, is that an explosion behind him? Oh my. It looked pissed. I wonder what it's, I mean, shit, if it could talk, it'd probably be saying, hello, puny humans. I gotta admit, the explosion effects for from the weaponry look good. It's just that the smoke looks a little bit off. But for the most part, the CGI doesn't look that bad. It at least looks better than some of the CGI explosions I saw last season from animes like, say, X-Arm, for the most part. I like how its theme is like, it's becoming grandiose as Godzilla's about to unleash another epic laser attack. Yo! I mean, hey, they shot first. I mean, I ain't gonna blame Godzilla one bit. Jeez! You give Godzilla at least a few minutes and he'd probably be able to use that beam attack to destroy like every single building in the city. What? 1, 2, 3, 4. Do I count it that beam going through like 5 mountains? Okay, he's like a walking death. Okay, that is so fucking cool. How can I not use that as a thumbnail? Oh man, I was like, he looks ready to no, he doesn't look ready to play. He looks ready to kill. Alright, gotta admit. There are things I loved about this episode, things I didn't love about this episode. Let me just give off my rating about this episode. I was gonna actually rate this one a 7 out of 10 because I am concerned about a few things. Fucking Godzilla! Okay, I'll bump it up to an 8.5 out of 10 because of it, because those final scenes were badass. If it wasn't for that though, I would have given this a 7 out of 10, which for me is still a bit above average. But honestly, here's what I'm worried about in the series. We see Young going through a lot of danger, so already he's likable because we see him go through a lot of adversity. In comparison to the series though, we gotta look at the journey of our other main protagonist, Mei. We're literally 10 episodes in, and Mei hasn't done anything to establish herself as a lady that goes through massive amounts of adversity and survives. Now, don't get me wrong, I still like her as a character, but in there being a lack of adversity of her to get through, it kind of makes every moment involving her lack that bit of gravitas, and at the end of the day, it kind of makes scenes involving her feel a little bit draggy at the end of the day, while everything involving Yun is absolutely amazing in comparison. Which is a shame because the series, they emphasize how both Yun and Mei, they're equal protagonists, just going by the opening, the key visuals, the EDE. It does at various times, but then you see this episode and it makes you wonder, how the fuck did the professor survive after rescuing that kitten? And why the hell did it make everything occur off screen? That really could have been the moment where it could have built up Mei as an amazing survivor. Because yes, when it comes to Mei, yeah, we know she's book smart. We know this. I mean, it isn't something that the series needs to emphasize because that's been established for quite a while. The issue here is though, it hasn't really given us a grasp on Mei's street smarts, as in how does she survive when her life's in the danger, or when she has to say do something outside her comfort zone that isn't an academic setting, where she needs to rely on her wit. The episode could have really done a great job of showing us that, but it didn't, and it went for the easier approach of just having everything occur off screen. That's why I did have issues with this episode. I can't just ignore them straight up. I'd be disingenuous and be like, oh yes, the episode is great, it's flawless. No, it's not flawless. But in saying that, I do like how it gives us payoff. Like the weaponry that we saw, it was nice to actually get to see it actually be as like an expansion from the weaponry we saw a few episodes ago. I thought that was actually absolutely fucking cool. I thought that made the episode absolutely epic. It was nice to see Godzilla wreak havoc. And it was nice to get to see some young moments here and there. And that's why I thought the episode was still a great tier 8.5 out of 10 episode. But the flaws are really apparent though in situations like this. But regardless,